Good afternoon. Refresh your browsers, y'all, because today is Thursday, December 8th, 2011, and you're listening to Room 3026 Live. Episode 417, a 60-minute conversation ranging from technology to pop culture and everything else in between.
Pretty much.
I'm your host, Damond Nollan. We are broadcasting live right here in Durham, North Carolina. It is lunch hour in the Onyx Tower. Today, my co-hosts are Mr. Derek Brinson.
The world's funkiest man. Stay funky, my friends.
And Mr. Michael Render.
I'll do's it.
As always, we encourage listener participation. That means you can join our conversation right now by calling us via the telephone at 646-929-2689. Again, that's 646-929-2689. You can also join us online using Skype or Google Voice, or you can chat with us right now, found at blogtalkradio.com/Damond Nollan. Click on today's episode. There we are.
The red on-air banner would also be helpful.
Special thanks goes out to Mr. Darren Tyler for providing our theme song.
Funky, funky.
It's entitled Without You. And that title reminds me that without you, we would not be where we are today. So I want to say thank you to you for listening to this episode and many of our other episodes as well. Doesn't matter whether you're live in archive, you mean a lot to us. Let me turn to those who are with us right now, though. I want to give them a little shine. I want to say what's up to Alan Tran. He was in here first, man. I tell you, he's on it like that, like the Brown Hornet. And Tim Arthur. King Tim.
It's okay that you steal all my best material, because we'll make more.
Yeah, well, that's what it's there for, right? I take your post.
Oh, plenty more where that came from.
Yeah.
Plenty more. I got a lot of more, in the words of Mr. T.
Let me say what's up with Tim Arthur, King Tim Bada Bim.
Got a lot of more.
All right,
What
yo,
else,
it is Thursday. The week is almost over right now, and we are having a great time so far. We started off today enjoying a meal. As I look over here,
Kind of a holiday office mixer thing.
yeah, it's not. It wasn't like Thanksgiving. You know,
Yes.
it's like you didn't have a whole entire turkey and ham and
Yeah,
and all that out
it's
there.
not like I needed a nap after that. No.
Yeah, this one here was more like meatballs and cheese cubes and
Crackers.
Fruit trays and
I'm going to get some more.
And
stuff
frosting.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't really eat anything. Like I ended up eating some cheese cubes and a few things of like roast beef. I think I had a few bites of that.
I'm going to go see if there's some more.
So I'm trying this, not a new diet, but the one we started last year, and I took a break from.
What you mean we?
Well, there's some of us who did that. As I look across the chat room,
Who that?
some of us did the slow carb diet. We tried it, and it did okay. It did okay. And if you don't remember what the slow carb diet
I do not, because
was or is,
I had nothing to do with that. I need the
yeah.
low carb diet. That's what I like.
fortunately for you guys, you have no problems. Both of y'all are fairly skinny.
I beg to differ.
I said fairly.
Yeah.
So
Okay, fair enough.
Less
yeah,
than
that,
fairly.
that the fairly part
Fair enough.
gives me room.
Less than fairly or more than fairly?
Well, I'll just leave it fairly. You can decide more or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so anyway, the way it works is that you're supposed to eat, some meat like chicken, eggs, that beef.
Eggs is considered meat?
It is. It's protein,
Oh, word?
right? So you eat protein.
Well,
and
peanuts has protein.
Yes, and you can actually eat some peanuts. You just can't eat a whole lot because the fat content is so high.
Right.
So you got to be careful about how much you can eat. But there's three main things that you can eat. Number one is protein, slow carbs, which would be things like legumes, beans, for example. And the third thing is vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, things like that. So that's when I started that about a week ago. And I weighed myself this morning. The first week doesn't actually go through the first measurement that I took was on Friday of last week. So I have a starting measurement, even though I probably started eating or not eating certain things probably on the 1st, December 1st. But anyway, I measured myself on Friday, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait until Friday of tomorrow to measure myself again. But I did cheat this morning. Not cheat as in cheat food, but I did cheat and measure myself this morning. And I will say this, that the scale itself didn't lose a lot of weight. And not that I expected it to, but I did expect at least some change. And I noticed when I did my fat calipers that I did lose some percentages. So it is working.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Right.
And I did do a little bit of exercise, and this is the thing I wanted to do different this year. See, last year when I did it, the claim was you don't have to do any workout at all, and you can lose 30 pounds or 20 pounds in 30 days. Like, just eat the way I teach you to eat. The book says.
Okay.
And so I did, and I didn't lose all 20 pounds. I think Tim did fairly well with it. He lost, I think, 20 pounds. Me, I probably lost more body fat percentage than I did on the actual scale.
All right.
So I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it again because I want to add the weight, the actual exercise part, and see if that kicks it up a notch. So my son and I, we did some cardio this week, and he's at that age now, at 13, where he wants to start working out. And I don't know if that means because he's trying to show off to some girls now. Like, I caught him at the Walmart one day. We were shopping for some groceries, and this cute little girl walked by and smiled at him, right? And he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Is that what he said?
He didn't really say that, but that's kind of what he was looking like. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, girl. How you doing? I'm Darius. With a capital D.
Darius just sounds evil.
Yeah, Darius. Like capital D.
Like a
So I'm saying.
mad scientist.
But I caught it, right? I was like, wait a minute, did my son just throw a look at this girl?
Wait, did he just drop into the Mac voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what just happened here? You know,
Did my son just shift gears into?
Did he just
Mac
show the
mode?
what's up girl face?
yeah, that was he never said anything. He just
said
had
it
that look, like,
Did he do that? Did he
yeah,
do like
you
a
know,
head nod
like he
too?
lipped his lips, and he's like, yeah, I'm pushing this cart, baby. This is my version of a car. This is my
What?
basket. It's got 4 wheels on
Your
it.
mobile basket.
Yeah. And so she walked by, and she smiled, and he smiled, and then kept on moving. And I said, what's that? What is that thing you did right there?
That's the what's up girl look.
That's exactly what it was. At 13, he
Yeah.
just turned 13, mind you.
Right.
So I think for him, at 13, he is now beginning to identify with women, girls. And he's starting to, like, get up in the morning, do his hair a little bit, right? He throw a little water in that joker, trying to make it curl up. Like, I said, what are you doing, man? Why are you up so early? Dad, stop. Like, wait a minute. When did you try to get, like, all fashionable all of a sudden?
Trying to stay fresh.
Yeah. And he I think he has to work on a little bit more, though. Like, what's fresh to a 13-year-old compared to what's fresh to a 36-year-old dad. But, I'm working on it.
I'll say he got some catching up to do.
Yeah, because when I was his age, I was wearing, dress shirts and ties, and I had a full picked out afro that was well formed. And I was never really a Mac daddy, though, when I was his age.
It was like Derek's senior picture, right?
It was very much, I very much was like that.
Yeah.
Well, understand this. When I got to high school, though, it changed even more because the afro was out, right? By that time, the flat top was in, the high flat top was in, and I started like making the waves go up my hair like this, and dude, I thought I was the man at that age.
Wow.
But I was clean. I give you that. I was clean. At 13, he still got to work on the clean part. Like, dude, you got to, like, get that dirt off your face. So he's like, Dad, stop. Like, what, boy? I'm trying to help you. I made it through puberty. And so right now, so we're dealing with that right now. But I say all that to say we were working out, and he wants to work out now, wants to get some muscles. And, it's like I'm excited for that. It's like one thing that he and I can do together.
Right.
You know, like he wants to work out. He wants to get and I asked, I said, well, why do you want to work out? Like, what are you trying to get muscles for? He's like, Dad, I'm just trying to like, cause like all the other kids, like they got muscles. And I said, well, you got muscles? He said, no, Dad, have you seen me? Dad, look. And he tries to show me his arm. I'm like, dude, that's muscles. So I'm kind of wondering, like, is he gonna, become our next Arnold Schwarzenegger? It could be. It could happen. Age 13, lifting weights.
Man, he gonna work on his flex with his "What's up, girl?"
But
face.
see, the thing I got to worry about though is what if he gets bigger than me? Because see, right now I'm bigger than him, right? Like I can still like karate chop him to his larynx,
Like,
and it's
yo,
okay.
Dad, I'm taking the car, Dad. I'm taking the car.
No,
What?
no, boy, you better put my keys down.
What?
What were you saying, Dad? Gosh, he's so much bigger than me. He got like 22-inch biceps and age 18 driving my car, Dad. I'm leaving now. When you gonna be back, boy? When I get back.
You'll see when I get back. I'll let you know when I'm back.
Okay, sir.
What?
So, what I meant to say,
okay.
Mr. Darius.
I'll see you later, Dad.
Okay. You come back when you want. See, that's when you get them when they sleeping, though. See, that's how that happens. You like, okay, you bigger than me now. You taller than me. You stronger than me. That's okay. But when you lay down at night.
Wake up all bruised up. Like, what happened?
If you wake up at all. Right?
If you wake up
at all, you better be careful. See, that's the thing. Like, don't mess with women, though. See, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't get about guys. Like, if you ever abuse a woman at all,
What?
like, and then lay down next to her in the middle of the night, like, what are you doing? Like, this is the same girl that makes your food, right, and lays next to you at night. Like, those are two opportunities where you are helpless. You know, like she could cut stuff and put like I remember there was a movie where this mom was putting like bleach or something in her daughter's food. Mm-hmm. See, that's the things I think about.
Right.
Like, see, what did she put in this? Because she's not eating this. Are you gonna have some of this? No, I'm fine. See that? I'm not eating this.
See, what really should be a red flag is if they haven't made breakfast like in a while, and just all of a sudden you smell bacon and all that in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when you should be scared.
Be scared.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Man,
I want you to. This is for you, baby. This is for you.
that's a pancake with your initials on it.
Yeah. Like, okay, so see that's the alibi, right? When you show up dead at the end of the day.
Why does the syrup say red rum on it?
Oh,
that's
man,
special. That's special.
Yeah, dudes, take care of your women.
Yeah.
And take care of your kids too, because that's the other part. Like kids today, you know, when they're young, you can sort of be mean to them when they're young,
Right.
but then you gotta think about this when they get grown, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're on the other side of that, because then you relying on them to take care of you, and they start saying stuff like, "Dad, you remember that one time? You remember that one time you spanked me because my room won't clean?"
Nah, man, kids don't do that, man. Kids don't do that.
This nice grown people home for you.
Uh-oh.
I ain't never coming to visit nothing.
Kids
Don't send any care
man.
packages. So dudes, take care of your women and take care of your kids, because it'll come back and bite you one day.
Yeah, you better make it to the football games and plays and all that stuff.
You better.
Yeah.
Because like they will not come see you do your play at the old people home. Baby, I'm in a play.
We doing Noah's Ark. And I'm Noah. You got to see me say my lines.
Yeah, no, mama, daddy, I ain't coming. Remember that time when I was in sixth grade?
You come when I was a treat.
Yeah. Remember that? I ain't coming.
I had a reserved thing and everything in the seat, and it was still there when the
got
play
your
was
picture
on.
there. It
Yeah.
says for my daddy, and it's still empty.
I still got the sign.
Yeah.
Come out, pull it out his pocket.
See?
That was for you.
Yeah.
20 years
I took
ago.
a picture of me sitting on your chair looking sad. Now I want you to know what it feels like. Wrong. Somehow we got on this. I don't know how we got on it, but working out, eating right, working out.
I just pictured the picture like in the theater and it's all empty. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Just like slouching over.
Be careful. Shani Moon has just walked in the office. What's going on, Shani? Oh no! And next item on the agenda.
It's on the internet.
Yeah.
On the director.
So
on the director.
and before we move on, let me just say this. So So Shani Moon is she's an employee here at where we work at, and she stopped in to sit in our desk. She spoke here before.
Yeah, she's been on the show before.
We've had to mute the microphone a few times, but yeah, but she's been here before. So she did this thing. We got a gift today. It's a Christmas gift.
Quite the gift.
She decorated her door, and took a picture of all the guys.
Quite the decoration.
Not everybody.
Well,
does.
many
Some
of the
people-
guys.
Yeah, many of them.
Took a picture of the guys and put makeup on them and wigs and
I want to know how did you
And,
do you get on the door list and not on the door?
I don't know,
list?
but it's
like, what's
war.
the criteria? Okay. Yeah, I saw.
yeah.
I saw my video.
Yeah. So I'll take a picture
I've
of
done
that.
better.
I'll take
I've
a
done
picture
better.
of the door so you guys can see what was in store for us, and then we're gonna plot and figure out how we can get back at you. So that's what's on
Out
the
of
agenda.
love, though.
Yeah,
Out of love.
out of love.
Like love for the game.
This is all love. The things we do. So let me change gears for a minute and say hi to those who just came in. We got DB Funky in the house. Also guest 15153. Also Eileen Smith. Jay Kendall is back. An Eagle is back in the house. Tim Arthur is in. Also guest 15189. Welcome to the show. We're just having a good time talking about the treat that we had today. But let me change gears and let's do Daily Booth real quick. This gives us an opportunity to see what you guys are doing and what you're wearing and what you look like.
And I did post a picture, by the way, just to give you a heads up.
Okay, so I'll make sure to grab that. So I'm going to go to Daily Booth right now, and let's all go together. What is Daily Booth, you ask?
Yeah, what is it?
Daily Booth is where we go to take pictures. It's a free
What
website.
you look like?
It's a free website. You can take pictures using your webcam, your cell phone, or you can just upload a picture. Whatever is easiest for you.
Wearing.
Once you take the picture, you can share it with us right here in the chat room, and we'll talk about it on the air.
Yep.
And if you are listening right now from an archived episode, don't worry. You can always join the fun by going to www.dailybooth.com, create an account, and follow us.
Yep.
And we'll follow you back if you let us know that you are a Room 3026 Live listener. Now, Mike Render says he has a picture, so let's go see what his picture looks like, and I'll share it with you in the chat room as well. Mike Render says, I'm still eating.
Yeah.
And this is his I'm still eating look. So let me share
like
this.
After mid chew. That's like
Yeah,
next chew.
I can see that as you're swallowing like ugh. So let me share that with you guys right there. That's Mike Render. Also, I see that Tim Arthur has posted a picture throwing up the hey y'all, hey y'all, boom, dum, 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 hey y'all. You know what did it? Okay, so let me share that with you just in case he stepped away for whatever reason. Here is his picture. And like I said, you can feel free to post your picture as you get them. This is always nice to see what you guys look like and just kind of what's going on in your neck of the woods. Let me change gears and go on to Blogro. And this is when we take a look at what you guys are writing, what you're putting out there into the blogosphere. And this one comes from our girl, Eileen Smith.
Guest pope.
Which is entitled, Using Twitter to Find Most Recent Job Offers.
Rolling.
Yep.
From her blog entitled Basic Blog Tips. But this one here was submitted by Jesse Troy. Jesse Troy. And basically, as you look through this would be her first article. And what she writes about is a number of websites that you can go to. For example, Twit Job Search, for example, or Job Shouts. These are ones I've never heard of. Tweet My Jobs, for example, is another. And there's a list of other ones that you can also use as well to help you find jobs using Twitter. We know, or we've heard many people using social media as a way to get jobs or at least find out about job offerings. There are positions opened all the time, and people are looking for interns and other opportunities. So these are some great tools that you can use. Let me share this URL with you in the chat room. So if you have not yet gone over there and taken a look at her blog, please do. She puts out stuff just about every single day. So thank you, Miss Eileen, for sharing that with us. And if you are listening, stop by there and say hi. Let her know that you are a Room 3026 live listener and that you support her as well. Now, let me jump and see Eileen Smith's picture because she posted one. Hey, Miss Eileen. She says, I sent a video response to Lisa Irby on YouTube. This was her, I guess, doing a video of some kind. Hello. I'm waving back at you right now. Thank you for sharing that. All right. At 19 minutes in, let me change gears once again, and let's find out what's happening in the news for today. And we call this Feed Watch. And Feed Watch.
Feed Watch.
What is it?
It's where we constantly
Feed Watch.
comb the blogs so that you don't have to.
Really?
We give you the news that you can use because that's what we do.
Cool.
So you best not snooze. You will not lose.
Lest.
Of course, you like singing the blues.
I don't.
Boo, woo, 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 woo. Woo even.
I don't like singing them.
Turbo Huffies.
Clout launches sashes
The Hyper Huffies.
and a
Don't want
topic
none of that.
button. Coming from Mashable, Clout just unwrapped sashes and a visual update to its topic feature, which rolled out in September and lets you gain insights on top influencers and a plus K recipients for specific content areas. The sash concept is simple. A blue sash goes to Clout users with the most plus Ks for any topic, while a gold sash is given to top influencers based on Clout's analysis. People who fall into both categories will receive a blue and gold sash. Groupon's new scheduler lets customers book appointments online. Coming from Mashable, Groupon launched a pilot for a new service Wednesday that lets customers independently book appointments with small businesses online, regardless of whether or not those appointments are associated with a Groupon deal. The trial version of Scheduler launched with merchants in Sacramento and Miami who are running Groupon deals. These businesses can embed a Book Now button on their websites that allows customers to reserve an available time slot for service or cancel one online. Based on the appointment scheduling tool, OpenCow, which Groupon acquired in September, the program can handle deal vouchers, multiple locations, separate staff schedules, different services, and appointment reminder emails. Google updates Trio of their Android apps. That's Goggles, Maps, and Google+. This comes from Android guys. Google has updated 3 of their Android applications today with Maps, Google+, and Google Goggles, each getting new features. With Google Maps 6.0.1 is strictly made up of bug fixes and stability enhancements. Google Goggles and Google+ are a little more meaty. Google Goggles 1.7 now allows for faster and improved results, which better recognition and a new continuous mode. As is the case with typical features of Goggles, the nonstop scanning works best with books, products, brands, and landmarks. It's worth noting that continuous mode does not allow for search history, nor does it offer translation of foreign text. For those of you that will need to revert to snapshot mode, for those. Google Plus adds in a number of features and desktop users have come to love, including the ability to +1 photos and comments. Additional details include support for high-res photos and video, again, as well as links to posts and profiles that open with the app. Rounding out the list are the capability to see if someone is online and currently typing in Messenger conversations. Facebook Android app gets faster and easier. Coming from Mashable.com, Facebook unveiled an updated Android app Wednesday, one with a new menu, improved photo capabilities, and repositioned buttons. The tweaks made photos and albums up to 2 times faster, according to Facebook's product manager Keith Paris in a blog post. It also simplifies the way users share pics, edit captions, and read comments. Facebook also introduced a new left-hand menu so users won't have to backpedal to the main menu. Thank goodness for that. In addition, Facebook moved the buttons for notifications and messages to the top of the app instead of just on the main menu. Again, thank goodness for that. The update will be available today. You can go get it right now. I just did. Go to Android Market for more. And lastly, let's fly from the Twitter blog by Twitter. Today, they just introduced a new version of Twitter. They've simplified the design to make it easier than ever to follow what you care about, connect with others, and discover something new. You'll see this new design both on twitter.com, mobile phones, and so that you'll have a familiar experience anytime, anywhere. They've also updated TweetDeck to be consistent with this new version. 4 new tabs bring you instantly closer to everything you care about. You can go to fly.twitter.com. Again, that's fly.twitter.com to learn more about those changes. You can see all those changes rolling out over the next few weeks. And if you want to get those things right now, download the iPhone or Twitter for Android app. Do it now. That's the news that you can use for Thursday, December 8th, 2011. All right. Thank you very much for that. And also, before we get into our conversations for the day, make sure you stop over there to the Facebook page, to our group, and vote on your favorite topic of the day. It looks like we have a number of topics already in there, ranging from will the next 10 years be like or unlike the last 10 years, Batman Arkham City, the updated Xbox interface, or the flipboard for the iPhone. These are a few of the topics that are available right now. You can add your own or vote on the ones that are already there. Go on over there right now and vote on it.
Do it now.
And for those that are in the room, I'll share this link with you so you can vote on your topics of the day. Now, while you run over there and do that, let me play just a little announcement from our weekend show, Tech Monks.
Join us this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, as we record the latest episode of the Tech Monks podcast, discussing topics such as technology, entertainment, and the startup culture. For details on joining us live, visit techmonkspodcast.com/live.
All right. Thank you very much, Tim Arthur, for that. We really do appreciate it. Looks like right now many of you are going in and voting on your topics. Recognize there is a small delay. Hopefully that gives you in there. And I see Alan Tran just voted. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to start with the first one. And I think this is one that Mike Render put in there. So I'm going to let you introduce it. The winner of the first topic is the next 10 years will be very unlike the last 10 years. All right, Michael.
It was just a video came up in my timeline and news feed on Facebook, and I clicked and watched it before the show, and it's basically just talking about, us consuming coal and populating the earth and pollution and all that, and how we need to change, what we're doing now so we can, have a good next 10 years. It's a 5-minute video though, so I don't know if we can
Our
watch
current
the
way
whole
of
thing.
life is simply unsustainable.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it says. But
We
I thought it
can't
was
keep
cool.
going on like this. We just can't.
So it's a 5-minute video that you can see right there in the chat in the Facebook group. But one thing I like about these kinds of videos, though, is there's a guy drawing out. Is this the entire 5 minutes?
Yeah.
There's a guy that basically tells a story, or someone is telling a story, and they use these permanent markers to draw the story, which is pretty awesome. I always love these kind of things.
Yeah, it's really informative. And it just says it has 4 key points. I can't remember what they were, but it's 4 key points, change the way we consume natural resources, or go back to just consuming natural resources in a good rate where we don't do it too fast where stuff gets extinct and all that stuff. So I don't know. I just thought it was cool just to share at the show. I didn't know everybody was going to vote on it though, but I just thought it was cool.
So
And the drawing part is cool too.
yeah, I've always enjoyed the drawing part. Definitely. So just in looking at the first minute or so, it looks like we're talking about renewable resources. We're talking about things that, right now they're drawing tractors and farmers. And
Yeah, he's kind of going and showing how back in the day coal was one of the things that we used for energy and petroleum. When they showed the tank, he was talking about World War I and how that was the first time we was using, I guess gas and tanks up for war or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're talking about how television was used for advertising to control consumers or to make people want to buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of just going how culture was and how we was living.
So for discussion, I guess, and we can start with discussion. So what is so once you've seen this video or once you've finished, what is it that is the takeaway from this video? What would you recommend that people do differently, or what would be the message you want us to take from this?
Control your consumption. Plant, give back to the earth. They were saying something. We're using what is it, loose or some sort of soil, topsoil or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we take it like takes away the nutrients in the earth or whatever. But just control your consumption and I guess plant trees and be nice.
Be nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I understand what you're saying. One of the things my concerns has always been is when we make things like plastics, or tires, things that can't be put back to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like once you create these things, they're pretty much here. Even though the oil, I think petroleum was definitely one of those things that we've used to make tires, right?
Hey, they talk about spending money
plastics
too, my
and
bad.
things like that. But that's always been a concern of mine is how we create things or we build things that we cannot return to the earth, that cannot be renewable, that cannot be reinvested. It's like once it's here, it's here. It's pollution. And if you look at the number of these, what's in our landfills, things that people just throw away, that just sit out there that may never ever return to the earth. It just sits there.
Right.
So I don't know. I've always kind of been turned on to this green initiative. I like the word green. I like, and for me, when I think about the word green, I like the concept of using the earth,
giving back to the earth, and
using
controlling the population and
more
responsibly.
The term stewardship always works for me, and we have just found out that some of those things that we have done, we didn't know at the time that we had been doing it, but we have learned since it was bad stewardship over time, and we have to change some of our habits, or else we won't have much of our earth left.
Right.
That's what it said in the video, Derek.
Definitely. You got to take care of home because this is the only home you get. It reminds me of your teeth. Take care of your teeth too, by the way. Just thought I would throw that in there.
They'll take care of you.
Yeah, I love to have my teeth when I get grown.
Brush the ones you want to keep.
Well, I think it's a great video. I mean, we're essentially, it's about 5 minutes now. It's about over, and I can see just from here that, we have an opportunity right now to take care of our future, and I totally get that.
Yeah.
So that's a good video, man. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Cool. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That voted for it.
Well, yeah. I hope that that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
So let me see what else we got up here. Unless there's something else you wanna say there.
Nah, that's it.
Okay. I just want to make sure
Brush the ones you want to keep.
Brush the ones you want to keep.
Teeth.
Yeah. Keep the ones you want to brush. What is this thing here? And Tim Arthur put this one in. I don't know what this is. A comment Mike won't vote for. Is that just a joke because, Mike, you won't vote for? But in fact, you did vote for that.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
So I don't know what that is. And Tim Arthur,
Yeah, man,
he put that in there.
It's acting weird. Like the Xbox one that's in there that I voted for, I didn't even post or vote for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's your browser.
Okay.
I'm
well,
using the same one Damon's using.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been able to get all the posts down here, so I don't know if
that's
that
your
was
operating system.
It has nothing to do with
So
my operating system.
So my browser and Damon's operating system.
That's
is
right.
killing it.
I'm not having these problems. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, Tim Arthur says Mike votes for every single comment out there. So he was hoping that you can vote on this topic here, and but you did vote on it, and sure enough, there it is.
I don't even remember voting on it.
Okay, so the other one that's up here is Batman Arkham City Lockdown. What's that about, Mike?
It's about a game.
So
about Batman.
This is a video here Mike posted in the chat room.
And it's only for...
Hey, ladies, this movie's not for you! And neither is Dr. Pepper 10. 23 flavors from 10 manly calories. It's what guys want.
And I can't even get past the ad on that. That's like horrible.
Why? What's the problem?
I don't know. It's like an ad that I can't stop.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a new game called
Oh, you ain't gonna go back to the video though after the
Manly
commercial?
calories.
I couldn't stop it.
What?
So you just closed it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
the ad.
You could have muted it.
No, I couldn't mute it. How do I mute it?
You hover
Click the
over
mute button.
There was no mute button. Sorry.
But you didn't even hover over it.
I did. There was no mute button. I couldn't do anything. They want to make sure you see these ads.
Well,
So tell me about the game. Have you
Basically-
got the game yet?
nah, cause it costs money. But
But didn't you just buy a laptop just now?
yeah, but I can't buy apps with the money I used to buy the computer.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it looks sad for me. But the game looks good though. It's Arkham Asylum basically for devices. So the iPad, the iPhone, iPod Touch. And if we could look at the video, it'll kind of give some more to my comments, but we
it's
can't
a trailer.
watch it. Yeah.
It's a trailer. I
Yeah.
did share this. Let me share this link with you guys because I can't stop it from playing this annoying ad that decides it wants to come up in the beginning.
Hey, ladies, this movie's not for you.
You can mute it.
And neither
It's
is
right
Dr.
over there.
Pepper 10. 20.
There you
Okay,
go.
sorry.
Good job.
I think it's aggravating. Nobody
yeah.
wants to see a minute ad before you come to the good
But pretty
stuff.
much, man, they took Arkham Asylum and scaled it down. It looks great. See, look, that's how it is in game.
What does it do?
It's like Arkham Asylum.
Good job.
It's another storyline.
We have several reports that the Joker, Two-Face, and other inmates of Arkham have escaped once again.
Time to die.
Batman, Arkham City Lockdown. Now available on iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch.
You know,
Huh?
okay, yeah, it looks a lot like the other game.
Yeah,
I don't know what they did differently. I mean, it definitely looks good. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so since I don't have this is great for me since I don't have a PlayStation or Xbox.
So you can just watch the trailers, and it makes you feel like you played.
No, if whenever it goes free, I get it.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a long time, probably.
Hey, unless somebody wants to gift it to me, give me the app.
Which, by the way, can I say this though? Since this is a topic up here, can I say this though? Did anyone else download the new Xbox interface at all?
No.
And of course, I look around the room and I know that neither of you have an Xbox.
And I think you're the only one.
Why'd you
out
ask?
of a system that has
Because
the
I'm
Xbox.
looking at those who may have an Xbox. Did you guys download the newest interface last night?
Crickets.
Let me tell you a little bit about what it looks like though. It is it looks a lot better. Now specifically, I was most excited about the Netflix one. That's the one I really wanted. Because I wanted to be able to navigate entirely from just voice command. And I have to say this, I was so happy. I was like a little kid. Say, look, everybody, let's all gather around the TV set and all watch us download the latest update to the Xbox
I
360.
can easily actually see
Really?
that happening. It
I
sounds-
did. Yeah, I was
I
like,
can see that.
everybody,
Hold
sit
on,
down, watch.
Hold on. So you gathered everybody to watch you download it.
Gather around. We're
Yeah.
downloading.
We're downloading right now the newest version of the Xbox. You got to see this.
Why didn't you just download it first and then call everybody in? I'm just asking.
Well, because part of the excitement is downloading.
Just watching the bar fill up.
Yeah, it's like, why do you put Christmas presents under the Christmas tree? Because it's
Yeah, but you
it's
don't-
the buildup, right? It's all about the buildup. So one of the things I learned early on in life is that you have to give people buildup, and especially women. And I say this in all the right possible, honest ways.
Uh-oh.
Baby,
Turn your web radio down. Damon's trying to get me in trouble.
Right?
Association.
The thing is this, is that you gotta build anticipation, right? Like a lot of times, and this is something I struggle with a lot, is that when it comes time for Christmas,
Right.
I don't like buying gifts way in advance because I get too excited about wanting to give them away.
Right.
Putting them in a closet somewhere or in an attic somewhere. The gifts are there, right? And the kids don't know, but you know. or whoever you're giving it to, you know that those gifts are there, and you don't want them to know that you know that they're there. So then you
But
say,
they look at you and know that they there.
yeah, because they're eating you up inside. You know you want to give gifts away. You want to see their reaction. You want them to be excited about it. So I always wait until the night before Christmas before I go buy gifts. Maybe that's wrong. But you know what? There are a lot of other people that do that because like we have this club. We all go shopping the night before Christmas club, and we're all like, hey man, how's it going? Like, hey man, hey, good to see you this year. What are you gonna buy? Well, there's not a lot left.
See, I think there's an undertone to your movie.
There's not a lot left.
I want to give it away,
but I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
But at least you know that you're gonna give those things within hours away. You know, I don't have to hold on to these things.
Baby, this is all they had. Because I bought it like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, this is it, baby. This is not Barbie. It's it's Harpy.
It's Slarby.
Barbie. It's not exactly, but
Daddy,
it looks a lot like her.
She don't even come with a comb, and she ain't no shoes on.
Baby, she don't even come with hair. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm sorry, baby, but yeah.
It's like getting the toys where
the hair is sold separately.
It's like getting a G.I. Joe that ain't a G.I. Joe and the arms and elbows and knees don't bend. I used to hate that. I hated those gifts as a kid.
Yeah.
G.I. Schmo.
Well, they come with a gun,
but they are cheaper.
It comes with a gun, and you can't even put the gun in the hand. I'm like, why do you even give them a gun?
I remember those corny Transformers that I used to get.
The only thing the head would turn.
These aren't even real Transformers. It doesn't even say
That's not that bad. At least they can turn into something.
It's called changing machines. Like this, this is not real.
The bad Transformers where it's like only like 3 pieces, and all you have to do is like, and that's it.
Yeah. The good ones. But see, don't get it twisted now, because there were the big Transformers,
right?
The ones that did a lot of transforming.
Right.
Then there was the little ones like Bumblebee that just like his head just popped up. There's like the one move that you get to do with Bumblebee was put his head up. And his feet came out. Like, that's it.
And his feet stuck together.
Yeah.
It's not like he can move one leg at a time.
This is ghetto. It's like GoBots.
Hey, but don't hate on GoBots.
Nah, man. GoBots were a cheap version of Transformers.
It was only 6 Transformers out of the whole collection.
It was
6.
cheap, man.
That was good. That's
cheap.
good marketing.
That's
Just
cheap.
make a cartoon. There's only 3 pieces to buy. Where Transformers is like hundreds of Transformers you can
That's
get.
why Transformers are still here and GoBots are not.
But you don't want to be the kid with the Transformer don't nobody know about.
But at least you had a Transformer.
Like, who is this? This lawnmower.
At least I got a Decepticon icon on him.
I ain't see him on the cartoon. I know. It's the gardening collection. Watch him cut the grass. See?
Yeah.
That's why.
No. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna go Christmas shopping the night before. I may try to go earlier if I can, but.
So what's up with the update?
So anyway, I got a new update. We're all excited. We're all sitting around watching the screen load. It takes like 10 minutes. And they're like, I don't know if I can sit here that long, Dad.
10 minutes.
Oh,
is
boy, you
such
better
a long
sit there and wait for. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this. So
now you're gonna thank me for this later.
Yeah, you trust me. You're gonna like this. And of course, they're all just like, yeah, Dad. I don't. Okay. And the longer it took, the more they got disinterested in finding other things to do. But we did finally get it downloaded. And what's great about it is that you can use Bing from anywhere. Right? So all you have to say is Xbox, Bing, and then put the search term in. Just like do a vocal search term. So for the example that I used last night was Xbox, Bing, Vampire Diaries.
Right.
And it did a search. And it gave me two results. One was on Netflix, and I had to download Netflix again. It was as an app. They actually have a store that you can download apps from, this store, if you will.
I don't know where you got that idea from.
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe Android. So I downloaded Netflix, and when it gave me the search results, it gave me 2 results. One was in Hulu, and the other one was in Netflix. And I could choose which one I wanted to watch that show in.
Word.
So think about that. If I could do that for any movie, I could say Xbox, Bing, Transformers, for example, and it would look and find out where you could watch this Transformers thing. It also gave me game results, and it gave me movie results, and it gave me a bunch of other results. But I could choose which thing I wanted it to search from.
Right.
So I said movies. Now, I could do all this without ever using
A controller.
a controller. I did all this straight vocal. The only down part that I saw with this was that you had to speak very loudly, right? So I was in the room and I was on the couch. Xbox, and it was like, and sometimes it didn't even answer.
Transformers.
So the whole house knew what I was trying to watch, right? So it's bad when like in the middle of the night you're like Xbox,
Bing.
Something
Sushi love.
nasty.
Oh, you want the sushi love?
no, I say it, Bing.
Man, Daddy watching Sushi Love again.
Y'all are so wrong.
Yeah, man. So
So why you think you have to talk so loud?
I don't know. Well, could it? Maybe it's because the television set that I'm watching it on doesn't have a remote control, so the volume is very loud. So I had to scream louder than the television to get it to stop. So I had to say, Xbox, stop. And for the amount of effort, I probably should just got up and got the remote control.
Well, you know.
Well,
Well, I heard the new Xbox, the 720, is supposed to sync with your Windows 7 phone, and you can use it as a remote. I bet you can probably talk to commands in that.
that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be hot. That would be hot.
If I could just say Xbox,
Sushi Love,
Sushi Love,
Sushi Love 2,
Xbox,
movies.
Spartacus. Fast forward
Right
to,
there.
or the other one, Xbox Immortals. Fast forward to the Oracle. That would be odd. That would be hot if you could do that though.
Yeah, you just speaking to
If
your
you could
phone.
just, if you could just say what it is, what part you wanted to see. Xbox, only show me the Oracle.
show you all X-rated scenes.
Which reminds me, have you guys seen this new? There's a new app that I mentioned yesterday, and I shared again today. It's called Snip Reel. Snip Reel. Did you guys take a chance to look at that at all?
News to me.
Okay, so Snip Reel is a new app or a new service that you can use with YouTube, where you can essentially select the portions of a video that you want to watch or you want to share. So I can take a 30-minute video, for example, and I can go in and pull out the best parts up to a minute, right? And then I can share it. And when I share it, it'll only show you those pieces, and it'll jump from piece 1 to piece 2 to piece 3. And then if you wanted to see the entire thing, you can click on see the entire show. But that would be awesome as a way to advertise a video that you like. Or in the case of many consumers, to say, here are the best parts of this.
So like you can see the good parts of the movie, and then
That's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're under the assumption you're watching a movie on YouTube, but you could do this with any video. So you could take a 3-minute video and cut it down to like 40 seconds and show the best parts of the video. But that's a great way to market your video, though.
Right.
Right? You say, look, here are the best, because nobody really wants to sit there and watch all the other stuff. Sometimes you just want to get to the funny part.
Right.
And one of the things we talk a lot about here is how you can market or how you can get people to listen to a 60-minute blog or a 60-minute show to get them to hear some of the best parts, which sometimes is enough to get them to want to hear the entire thing.
Right.
Like I was watching Piers Morgan. Did any of y'all watch Piers Morgan on is it CNN, I believe? Piers Morgan Tonight.
Have not gotten to it yet.
That is a great show.
Crickets.
No, seriously, it is a great show. I listened to him on Stitcher. Thank you, Tim Arthur, for introducing me to Stitcher.
That sounds like Snip Reel is like a new bootlegging mechanism. But hey, dog, I got the Snip Reel version of Immortals. And it's just the one scene of the girl.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But that's really the best part of the movie anyway. And I kid you
What
not,
about the part when you're shooting the arrows?
You've already seen that in the commercial, though.
Yeah, but
So
I
it's
get
no
to see
longer-
the lead up though.
Trust me.
The
There's-
build up.
Trust
the
me.
build up.
There's nothing building up to that part. It's just him, and then all of a sudden he shoots an arrow. Like, really? That's the whole thing? Bob 8 says, TVs have volume control. What? Because Eileen says, yes, perhaps you should consider buying a new TV, one that you can turn the volume down on. Let me just share with you guys how that happened.
The button got
Can I
stuck.
share with you guys how that happened, though?
See.
So what happened was, like, people give us TV sets, right? But they don't always give us, like, the remote control. Or they give us the remote control and it's broken. Or the kids get to it and then they break. Or the TV just falls down and breaks. But either way, somehow we get the leftovers. And I'm okay with that because I don't have to buy a brand new TV set. That's why we got like 5 tube TVs in the house because people were giving away TVs. You remember that time when people, the TV sets were going over to digital? And if you didn't have this box, you weren't going to get television anyway.
Right.
So like on every street corner, there were like TV sets just sitting there. And I was like, dude, people are giving away free TVs. So I'm just picking up TV sets on the way home from work. I'm just like, dude, can you believe it's like raining TVs outside? And they just forgot to put the remote control next to it. So right now,
so you got like a 40-inch with no remote.
I don't think there's any TV bigger than 32 inches in my house. And like we got a TV set in the living room, and the couch is like 35 feet away. So you really don't know what they're saying on the television set. You just have to listen.
You just see mouths moving.
Like I know who that is by their voice, not so much by what I see. And what makes it really bad, if you ever tried playing video games on a 32-inch tube TV, you can't read the words that come up on the screen. Like you really don't know what they're saying. I was playing Batman, right? And it was,
I think I remember that.
yeah, I was playing Batman, and it would tell you tips like push these buttons to like do this special kick.
Yeah, all you see is just dots.
And I couldn't see what those buttons were, so I just started pushing stuff.
These tips suck.
Until I figured it out. I was like, oh, push the green button and jiggle it, and it works.
These tips is horrible.
And the other one is that a lot of times these games are built for HD TV sets.
Yeah, so if you don't have one,
so like the HD is actually a rectangle for the game, right? See, a tube TV is not a rectangle; it's actually a square. Mm-hmm. So you don't get to see the entire screen. So I'm really surprised half the time when I play the game because I can't see the edges of the game. I can't see when people are coming at me. They just show up out of nowhere. And bullets are coming out of everywhere. I don't know where they came from. So, yeah.
just stop.
I'm just saying.
Don't even.
I'm just saying. I'm just being real with you guys right now. Can I just be real with you?
They should just have a Wii. It doesn't need HD.
No, that's true. That's true. But
you got one, right?
I mean, look. Eventually, I'll get an HD TV set. People will give those away eventually. I'm just saying. Somebody's going to feel sorry and say, hey, look, man, D, I know you got issues. And Tim right now is going to say, dude, I'm trying to give you a TV set. So the problem with Tim was trying to give me a huge, like a 54-inch flat screen TV set but the thing was gigantic. I don't have a wall in my house that can hold that TV set up. It was so huge. So I'm waiting. I'm just being patient. Somebody will eventually give away a TV set.
That's a good DIY project, man. Mount that joker yourself.
But I don't have a wall big enough to put it on, though.
And
there's not one wall in my house that's bigger than 52 inches.
So build a thing to hold it up on. Yeah.
Again, I don't have any wall. That means there is no room in my house that has enough room for that TV set.
Get the kind where like it comes with the shells and a little arm that sticks up on the back, and you can mount it on that.
I don't think you hear what I'm saying.
You'll need it on the wall.
There is no room in my house that has a wall bigger than 52 inches. You understand what I'm saying? So if the walls aren't big enough for 52 inches, then the room is now bigger than 52 inches.
Man, put it at an angle.
That's an idea.
And just tilt your head when you watch it.
Yeah, Tim says a 55-inch plasma TV set, mind you.
Is it a flat screen, or is it got?
No, it was a 55-inch flat screen TV set. It was.
Somebody on Tim want it.
It came because he got a new TV set.
Oh, he got a 57-inch one.
This dude.
What?
This dude. Let me tell you, this dude here, man. He got the most beautifulest house that I've seen in a while. He and his wife, man.
He got 3 PlayStations.
He got like every gaming system possible.
Yep.
Right. All the goodies Tim got. Except for an Android device.
From Atari all the way up to PS3.
I don't know about the Atari. But, yeah.
Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, GameCube.
Yeah.
64. PS1, 2, and 3. God of War 1, 2, and 3.
He got all the games.
Assassin's Creed all the way up to Brotherhood.
Eileen Smith says, yo, D, they got universal remotes.
I know that you just go to Walgreens, man, $6.
The problem is I don't know what kind of TV I got. See, the thing is when you buy a new TV set, right, they actually give you the the manual, and the manual has the model number on it.
Right.
See, mine has mine got all that stuff scratched off. It's like the serial number is scratched off.
Zoom
The
TV.
model number is scratched off.
I think it's a Zenith.
I don't know what kind of TV it is.
Mitsubishi.
And it's not like it loads. It's not like it
Maxim.
loads with the model number when it turns the TV on. It's like Sega.
It just goes on.
It just comes on. It's like, oh, you got a TV set. So yeah, and so the problem with universal remotes is that you have to know the model so you can look up the code. And see, I don't have enough patience.
So the model
to sit
ain't
there
on
and
the
go
back of the
through.
TV.
I said it's scratched off next to the serial
1,
number.
2, 7, scrinkle,
That's-
scrinkle, scrinkle.
I don't know what that means when people scratch off serial numbers, but maybe that's why I'm getting
That's
these
what you
things
should
for
tell the
TV,
police.
right?
Hey, sir, all this equipment just showed up on your house.
No, so I picked it up on the street corner.
Also, you picked it up from somebody.
No, it was on the street corner next to the Christmas tree.
And all of these are scratched off.
Yes, sir. They came scratched off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I didn't question it.
All right,
I don't see why you should question it.
Just come with me. Just come with me.
So Eileen said, look at the back of the TV set. I said, Eileen, there's no number on the back. It's all been scratched off. So I don't know what kind of TV I got. So that's why but see, here's the thing. You don't really need a remote control if you got kids.
I knew you were
That's
gonna say
it.
that.
That's all you got to do is say, hey, boy,
Put it on 32.
come over here, man. Hey, I need for you to change
But
the channel.
Dad, we're on 1.
But see, you don't got to worry about that because the regular with the digital antenna, you only get like 7 channels. So and then we watch them as if we don't already know what's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know what you get on these shows.
Wait.
It's the same 7 shows, you know. And then you go back through them like you don't already know. It's like
Checking
keep going.
checking for like a new channel or something.
Keep going, boy. 1, 2. Or it's really like 7, 5, 7, 11, 50, 28, and then it goes back to 5. You know, and it's like, Dad, we just went through all 7. Well, go again, boy. There might be something else on.
Something else might come in.
Yeah, it might get a new
See
show.
what happens when you get to one of them channels that got snow, but then the picture like flash up real
You
quick.
might see
You're like,
something.
hold on,
yeah.
go back.
I
go
get
back.
the Cartoon Network for a second.
Dang, man, Martin is on.
But then I get those one channel like Telemundo or something like that. And it's like, man.
And those pictures come in clear as day,
Yeah.
boy. You can get the HD version.
Yeah. Why? So I gotta learn Spanish, right? I gotta learn Spanish right
HD.
now.
You ain't even got an HD TV.
My son trying to learn Spanish right now. I caught him the other day sneaking into my my bookshelf.
Like, Daddy, can I have some? Hold up, El Agua.
Like, what the heck you talking about? Just say
And
it.
then get some water.
Just say it in English. Dad, excuse-moi. No, but he's trying to learn Spanish, so he really likes the Telemundo station. And but he was upstairs trying to learn, and I think trying to pick up this girl though at school. I really think that's what it is. Because it came out of nowhere. It's like one day he's just
Like, hey,
playing
chica.
video games.
Hey, chica, you
the
muy,
next day,
you muy bonita, chica.
yeah, he just wants to learn Spanish all of a sudden, and he changed his name to Epic. That's his new nickname now.
Yo, me llamo Epic. Yo, tengo mucho dinero.
I don't know. Being a parent, man. Being a parent. Being a parent.
Muchos gusto.
Oh man. Yeah. So anyway, so that's my story, man. It's
La biblioteca.
so we finally did though. But I did finally get. By the way, somehow we got on this topic, but I did finally get everything downloaded, and I did watch Vampire Diaries last night. I fell asleep.
90
I fell
seconds.
asleep. So if you guys haven't done it yet, go on and get it. Go ahead and download it.
Catch up on some sleep.
You know, get you some stuff. ¿Dónde están los baños? Yeah, good to see.
Baños.
Bob H came in on the last minute, but let me say thank you guys for hanging out with us this last hour. I tell you, man, having some of these slower days gives us some time to just to have some fun. But I thank you guys for hanging out with us. Alan Tran, thank you, sir. Bob H, DB
60
Funky,
seconds.
Dyslexic in America. Harvey Connects, Eileen Smith, Jay Kendall, thank you for hanging out with
We
us
might
yet
have some
again.
news tomorrow, but maybe not. Come
Tim
back and find
Arthur.
out.
That's right. Tim Arthur and all of you listening live in an archive, thank you for everything that you guys are doing and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget, we are here every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on blogtalkradio.com. And also, if you like us, you can also like us on Facebook and Twitter. And you can follow us there as well. Join our Facebook group page so that you can stay connected and talk with all of us. And that's going to do it for us. If you enjoyed this episode, you can always download it to your iPod or MP3 player. You can also go to youtube.com/Damond Nollan. And you can download the higher version of this as well. Anyway, thank you guys for what you do. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, Mike Brendan.
El Deuce.